Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So what happens after you've gotten a student visa? You come to Canada, you land in Canada, you work here, you study here for some time, and then you can also opt for a co-op or internship. Internship का दूसरा नाम यहाँ पे co-op भी है. There is a slight difference in terms of how co-op is different from internship, but then that is another video that I might want to make to give you a gist of the differences between the two. उसी तरह से once you finish your education, you have your internship, you get work permit right after that. So for example, आपका 1 साल का कोर्स है तो आपको 1 साल का वर्क परमिट मिलेगा. Sometimes 8 months का जो कोर्स होता है उस पे वर्क परमिट की कंडीशंस अलग हो सकती हैं. Similarly, if you have a 2 years course, you get a 3 years work permit. This has usually been the norm, but having said that, it's very important to keep yourself updated कि कितने साल के कोर्स के बाद कितने सालों का वर्क परमिट मिलता है, because these things keep getting updated by the ministry. Coming to what fee is like here in Canada. Fee varies again from course to course. Lekin on a general basis, what I've seen is a master's program would attract a tuition fee of about $25,000. Tuition fee is exclusive of books and accommodation and other expenses. So those expenses are separate. So books के expenses about $2,000 to $3,000 हो जाते हैं, and accommodation is again separate, which is about around $400 to $500 per month for a person who's living in Toronto and surrounding areas. A little lesser if you're living in some other remote areas. And if you're living in student accommodations provided by the college or the university, then it could be anywhere between $700 to $900. So most of the students opt for living outside, and then it's basically how you kind of manage your finances, because $300 to $400 is about 25,000 rupees, right? So that's a lot of money for a month. So that's why a student usually prefer to kind of stay in a bunch. So 4 or 5 students milke ghar rent pe le lete hain, and that's how they live. So that's the international fee for a master's program. Generally itna hota hai. For a postgraduate certificate program, the fee is around $15,000, $15,000 to $17,000 मैंने देखा हुआ है websites पे. Again, the books fee is separate, so उसे तो आप अलग ही रखिए. So 2,000 to 3,000 books का होता है. And then you also have the MBAs if you want to do MBA. So MBAs are more expensive. It's about $50,000 to $55,000 on an average बता रहा हूँ. Again, it can vary from university to university, but that's how much it costs to study in Canada. A lot of students do not know about the GIC money that they need to deposit in a bank here in Canada. GIC money is basically guaranteed investment certificate. So hota kya hai ki when students are planning to move to Canada, the government wants to ensure कि आपके पास enough finances हो कि आप यहाँ पर survive कर सके, right? You are asked to deposit some X amount into a bank here. A lot of people choose Scotia bank here, who provide this GIC facility, and part of that money that you deposit in a bank here is paid out to you every month. So it's basically your own money. You get interest on that. और उसका एक हिस्सा about $300 to $400 maybe is deposited into your account every month, so that you can survive here, you can pay your expenses, and of course part-time job तो students करते ही हैं, which kind of helps them to have a financial stability, some sort of financial stability. But GIC money is a must. So कितना GIC money हो सकता है? About $10,000, which you might have to deposit in the bank account here. You have to open a bank account in Canada before coming to Canada, and then deposit that money, and then a part of that money is given to you every month. So how's the curriculum like? Well, I haven't studied here, but I've talked to a lot of students who have studied here, and what they tell me is the curriculum is very different from how it is in India. इंडिया का करिकुलम और यहाँ के करिकुलम में बहुत डिफरेंस है. द रीज़न दे से दिस इज़ बिकॉज अ लॉट ऑफ द असाइनमेंट्स दैट दे गेट आर वेरी प्रैक्टिकल ओरिएंटेड. दे आर important for students because they kind of make them think out of the box. और ऐसा नहीं होता है कि at the end of the term आपने सारा पढ़ाई किया and at every month you have like an examination, right? You have an examination every month, and then the next month you have another unit test or examination, and then you have final semester examination. ऐसा नहीं होता है. The examinations are spread across the course. So you'll have a lot of weightage on the assignments that you do. And plagiarism as in copying from some other sources, अगर आप वो करते हैं, the plagiarism is taken very, very seriously. Similarly, assignments के अलावा अगर आपका practical oriented course है, then you will have a lot of practical sessions, जिसमें आपके practical sessions के ऊपर आपको award किए जाएंगे marks. And then you also have your final examinations, which would not be कि end में सारा कुछ course आपको एक साथ ही पढ़ के exam देना है. May not be like that. It's more defined. It's a gradual learning process, so you learn at every stage. So that's how it is. So you kind of understand when you come here कि the marking or the awarding of those marks that you deserve, that you want, is not based on what you write in the examination. It's based on what you do throughout the course. So you will see throughout the course you remain busy. You cannot study one day before the examination and pass the examination, because that doesn't happen. So you have to be aware and alert throughout the course. You miss a course, you miss an assignment, you are actually fined a lot. So I've even heard people telling me that they kind of fine them $1,000 to $1,500 for missing that assignment, which is too much money, right? Well, I've also heard that the lecturers are very good. They are very expressive. They allow students to express their opinion in class, because यहाँ पे बच्चों का opinion बहुत matter करता है. How they think is very important for the professors and the lecturers, and उनके जो thinking है उसे mold करने की कोशिश नहीं करी जाती है. In fact, they welcome all the ideas that students have in their mind and the openness that they have in their mind, and it is very, very crucial for a person to evolve and become what they really want to be in life, right? Instead of just copying someone else or aping what everyone else is doing. So that's sort of a comfort zone the lecturers provide, is what I have heard from a lot of my friends who have been students here. What about campus placements? Very important question कि आपने पढ़ाई कर ली तो जॉब कैसे मिलता है? So colleges actually train you to search your own job. Well, they do have these job fairs that they organize, and students are supposed to present themselves. Students are supposed to build connections, right? Because they are preparing you for the future. Future में आपको कोई थाली पे रख के job नहीं देने वाला है. You have to search on your own. So they have the responsibility of connecting you with someone in the industry, but उससे आगे बात लेके जाना आपकी जिम्मेदारी है. You're supposed to do it. I've got calls from students and those calls, to be honest with you, were arranged by a few of my colleagues, or few of the people in the industry who I know, and they got in touch with me. Hey Parvinder, can you talk to this person, because this guy is really interested in something that you do. Would you be able to guide this person? And I said yes. And then when I looked at the person's profile, I really felt, yeah, the person is good, right? The person is good, and he or she can definitely be able to do something in this particular role that that I am in. So it'll be very good to be a guide to such a person. So ये सारी चीज़ें सिखाई जाती हैं colleges में, where they cultivate this sort of a talent in you to talk to people, to network. और अगर आप सोच रहे हैं कि बहुत आसान है, असाइनमेंट्स तो बहुत इजीली हो जाएंगे, इसका इससे उठा लिया, वहाँ से उठा लिया, भाई ऐसा तो होता नहीं है, right? So there's a lot of work involved in it, so you need to be prepared to do that work, right? It's not an easy life. Student life is not easy. I look at students and like, how are you guys able to do it? But that's how that is what makes them really active and trying to achieve what they really want to achieve on their own without anyone's help, and that kind of inspires me as well. I hope you are inspired by what I said as well, and you will be looking forward to applying to the next upcoming batches. Thank you so much for listening to me. Bye bye for now. Oh, by the way, don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. I'm really happy that we are becoming a family now. So do subscribe, guys, and share it with your friends and family who are planning to study abroad or have a career abroad. Bye for now. Take care.